African American voters, black voters, people of color, whatever word you want to use to denote and to refer to this proud and significant contingent of American voters. They love Trump. When Trump was driving to Fulton County or towards the court or back from the court, it drove the shadow government nuts when you saw tweets and TikToks and look at this. I mean, he's a rock star. There he is. Yay! That's Trump. And it wasn't, oh, that's a president of the United States who could be anyone. No, it was Trump. There are cases after cases, references after references of proud and noble African American men, in one particular instance, using words that I can't and shan't, but you can imagine using a particular patois, a particular sobriquet, a particular lexicon, a particular reference lingo that spoke to the absolute love they have towards President Trump. And this drives people of the shadow government, of the rancid, fetid Democrats. It drives them crazy. Let's talk about what this means. But first, my dear friends, for a moment, let me ask you right now to please like this video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to this channel. Please note the particular, that little bell, that little bell, activate that bell that notifies, you know what I'm talking about. And also like the video. And please, right now, as we speak, I'm talking to relatives of mine in Florida, or Florida, as I say, and they have now fuel shutdowns because of contaminated oil or gas with diesel, and they can't, gas stations are shut down, closed, because of what again? Contamination. How did that happen? If I didn't know better, that couldn't be. If you don't understand yet, dear friend, that there are catastrophes lining up on the runway, ready to take off, ready to occur, ready to happen. If you don't know this, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to explain this anymore. And if you don't have food, stored food, ready to go when they close down stores and they close down the ability to drive to the store, and when panic sets through, that's why you've got to go to preparewithlionel.com. Right now, for a limited time only, you can get $200 off a 3-month emergency food order. This is 21 varieties. This is a 25-year shelf life. This is 120 pounds of food stocked beautifully, perfectly in these water-resistant buckets that stack gorgeously. They're very, very geometric. But look at the varieties. This is 90 days, 3 months. And I'm telling you, years ago, most people would have said, what are you talking about? Prepping? What are you not? No! How many times fate, who is it? Nature, fate, whatever is telling you, do it now. Do it now while you can. Preparewithlionel.com. If you think I'm exaggerating, if you think this is just, I know you don't. Act now while you can. Preparewithlionel.com and do it. For the longest time, there have been people who have been wanting to separate blacks and whites and men and women and gays and straights and men and toys. They want to separate us by virtue of our age, by virtue of our generation, by virtue of our wealth, by virtue of where we live, by virtue of the way we speak, by virtue of all of this. They have done everything in their power, everything, everything to, and I don't know why. I don't know what the purpose of this is. And the people who want this, listen to what I'm saying. The people who want this separation to occur are the people who used to make the money by bringing people together. I never forget one time I was on the Geraldo show years ago, 20 years ago. And I was on this huge dais with everybody from Mercury Morris to Al Sharpton to, I mean, it was, I still don't know what the hell this was. So at one point I turned to Geraldo and I said, when I go like this, I'll have something to say for me, because he was a pro. He knew what he was doing. So I said, because there were too many people talking and yammering about stuff that didn't matter. So as I saw the I guess a floor director or somebody was giving, the 30 minutes and 60 seconds, I went like this to Geraldo and he goes, yes, Lionel. I said, do you know what Al Sharpton's worst nightmare is? And I'm seeing it count down 30, 15. All of a sudden, Al Sharpton leans over and he looks at me. He's like, because he wants to know, like, what's this going to be? I said, if he wakes up one day and there's complete racial harmony and then he's out of a job and he's got to get a job like the rest of us. Yeah. The audience went crazy. They went, pardon the expression, they went black to commercial, fade black. And when it was clear, Al Sharpton said, because Al Sharpton and others want there to be. So, by the way, Al Sharpton is an anachronism. He doesn't even apply anymore. But there was a time when we want there to be this separation. Trump has been able to speak directly to African American voters and saying, you are being used and you are being taken advantage of by these Democrats who have replaced any amount of attention historically. Today, by the way, the 60th anniversary of Martin Luther King's speech, you have been replaced. Their focus has been replaced, not on you, but on illegal aliens who are now coming in, pledging fealty to the Democratic Party, pledging allegiance, willing to be sent different places in order to change demographics, when new censuses take place, to reconfigure, reconstruct congressional districts, gerrymandering perhaps. They want a permanent Democratic Party. They want to get rid of the filibuster. They want to pack the Supreme Court. They want to make D.C. a state. This is all part of it. See, they're good. And what did GOP, what did Republicans do? Nothing. They just look to Jim Jordan to walk around and subpoena people. African Americans know Trump. They know him. They appreciate him. They know what is happening, not because they represent or they know what being arrested is. That's kind of rotten. It's not what it is. Is that they understand what it means when the system all of a sudden clobbers you, and they've seen it politically. They've seen it. And here comes Trump. And here's a guy that you would think has absolutely really nothing in common with folks like this. But oh, does he ever. Here's a guy who's a billionaire. Here's a guy who walks around. Basically, he never is anything he is not. He is real. Some would say he's keeping it real. He is identical. One day as he is to the next. He's authentic and he's never lied. And they love him. And this drives the shadow government nuts. And you can see it. And it's representative. He's different. Biden doesn't invoke and inspire that response. Remember when Biden talking about corn pop? Remember that he had these kids I don't know who these kids were saying, who the hell is this guy? Corn pop was a bad dude. Came up with the pomade and hair, threw him aside, got a switchblade. They go, what? And the chain, man. Hey, man. What? Nobody still knows what the hell this corn. I don't even know who the hell corn pop. What is he talking about? Black folks know real. And Trump is real. He's as real as you can get. And they know this. And they love him. And he doesn't forget. You see, What you're being told, especially if you have any of these lunatic lefty friends, you're being told, oh, we don't like Trump. We don't like his Twitter. Give me a break. And by the way, when Trump campaigns, he won't even have to have a rally. He just holds up his picture of his mugshot. The mugshot that they thought would cause him to what, recoil, to pull away. Oh, he's going to own that. Maybe literally. My friends, it is brand new what is happening right now. So thank you. Now, please subscribe to the channel. Please, that means so much. Like the video. Hit that little bell so you'll be notified of new videos and live streams. And dear friend, preparewithlionel.com. I don't know what's in store. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I have no idea what they're going to pull next. Invasion of the body snatchers, UFOs, EBEs, tsunamis, cyclones, nor'easters, sou'easters. I have no idea. I'm talking now, I've seen more wildfires and hurricanes. It's just nuts. And I think you know what I'm getting at. Huh? Okay, dear friends. Thanks for watching. Have a great and a glorious day. And comment as you see fit.